Hello, my name is Alexis Rojan Sirasturata, and today I will be showing you my PowerPoint presentation about Gadget Reproduction Repair by Alexis Rojan Sirasturata and I am from grade 6A Garnet. Questions. Number 1. What are the tools and electrical gadgets? 2. Define 9 basic electrical gadgets with attached picture. 3. Why do we need to know the correct name and function of each tool? 4. Enumerate simple electrical gadgets and their uses. Number 5. What are the safety rules in using electrical gadgets? Question 1. What are the tools and electrical gadgets? Tools and materials needed in making simple electrical gadgets are pliers, screwdrivers, wire stripper, hammer, electric drill, soldering tools, cable, electrical tape, and nail plug. Question 2. Define 9 basic electrical gadgets with attached picture. First, we have pliers. They are used to hold, bend, cut, and twist small objects and wires. We have two types of pliers. We have the long nose pliers, which is this one, and the side cutting pliers. Long nose pliers is a versatile tool that has a long, tapering jaws with a pointed tip. Among their many uses are gripping, bending, and cutting small gauge wire. They can reach into tight spaces or places that are inaccessible to other types of pliers. Next, we have the side cutting pliers. Side cutting pliers are used for cutting wires, screws, and nails. They are known by many different names such as side cutting pliers, side cutters, nippers, and wire cutters. To name but a few, they are called diagonal cutting pliers because the cutting blades are an angled to the handles. Next, we have screwdriver. They are used to drive and remove screws. We have two types of screwdrivers. We have the flathead screwdrivers and the Phillips screwdrivers. The flathead screwdrivers are with a wedge-shaped flat tip used to tighten or loosen screws that have a straight linear notch in their heads. This is arguably the most common tool in the world. A Phillips screwdriver has a head with pointed edges in the shape of a cross, which fit neatly into the cross slots of a Phillips screw. Use single slot screws for carpentry and joinery. Use only a Phillips screwdriver for Phillips screws. Next, we have the wire stripper. It is used to remove insulation of wires from gauge. A wire stripper is a portable handheld tool used by workers, especially electricians, for removing the protective coating of an electric wire in order to replace or repair the wire. It is also capable of stripping the end portions of an electric wire in order to connect them to other wires or to terminals. Next, we have the hammer. It is used to pull and drive out nails. A claw hammer tool is primarily used for driving nails into or pulling nails from some other object. Generally, a claw hammer is associated with woodworking but is not limited to use wood products. It is not suitable for heavy hammering on metal surfaces, such as in machining work, as the steel of its head is somewhat brittle. The ball peen hammer is more suitable for such metalwork. Now we have the ball peen hammer. The ball peen hammer is a good choice for working with metal. Its steel head is harder than that of a claw hammer. Its so is less likely to chip on impact. Ball peen hammers are commonly used to drive cold chisels, set rivets, and bend and shape metal. Now we have the electric drill. It is used to drill holes on hard materials. The electric drill can also be used for a variety of other tasks facilitated by a number of accessories and attachments. These include sanding, screwdriving, grinding, and mixing paint, to name but a few. An electric drill is a drill which is driven by an electric motor. The invention of the electric drill is credited to Arthur James Arnott and William Blanch Brain of Melbourne, Australia, who patented the electric drill in 1889. In 1895, the first portable handheld drill was created by brothers Wilhelm and Karl Fein of Stuttgart, Germany. In 1917, the first trigger switch pistol grip portable drill was patented by Black and Decker. Soldering tools. They're used to make splices and tap connections of wires. We have two soldering tools. We have the soldering gun and the soldering iron. A soldering gun is approximately pistol shaped, electrically powered tool for soldering metals, using tin-based solder to achieve a strong mechanical bond with good electrical contact. The tool has a trigger style switch so it can be easily operated with one hand. The body of the tool contains a transformer with a primary winding connected to mains electricity when the trigger is pressed, and a single turn secondary winding of thick copper with very low resistance. A soldering tip made of a loop of thinner copper wire is secured to the end of the transformer's secondary by screws, completing the secondary circuit. Now we have the soldering iron. A soldering iron is composed of heated metal tip and an insulated handle. Heating is often achieved electrically by passing an electric current supplied through an electrical cord or battery cables through resistive heating element. Cordless icons can be heated by combustion of gas stored in a small tank, often used as a catalytic heater rather than a flame. Simple iron Simple irons, less commonly used today than in the past, were simply a large copper bit on a handle heated in a flame. Next, we have cables and wires. They are common materials used in making electrical gadgets. Cable is originally referred to a nautical line of specific length where multiple ropes are combined to produce a strong, thick line that was used to anchor large ships. As electricity technology developed, people changed from using bare copper wire to using groupings of wires and virus sheeting and shackling methods that resembled the mechanical cabling, so the term was adopted for electrical wiring. In the 19th century and the early 20th century, electrical cables was often insulated using cloth, rubber, or paper. Plastic materials are generally used today, except for high reliability power cables. The term has also come to be associated with communications because of its use in electrical communications. Next, we have a wire. A wire is a single, unusually cylindrical, flexible strand or rod of metal. Wires are used to bear mechanical loads or electricity and telecommunication signals. Wire is commonly formed by drawing the metal through a hole in a die or draw plate. Wire gauges come in various standard sizes, as expressed in terms of a gauge number. The term wire is also used more loosely to refer to a bundle of such strands, as in multi-strand wire, which is more correctly termed a wire rope in mechanics or cable in electricity. Next, we have electrical tape. It is used to protect electric wiring from insulation. Electrical tape or insulating tape is a type of pressure sensitive tape used to insulate electrical wires and other materials that conduct electricity. It can be made of many plastics, but vinyl is most popular as it stretches well and gives an effective and long-lasting insulation. Electrical tape or Class H insulation is made of fiberglass cloth. Finally, we have the male plug. It is a device inserted in a socket to make an electrical connection. A male plug is an electrical device with two or three pins that is inserted in a socket to make an electrical connection. Plug electrical device is a device that produces or is powered by electricity. The phone plug or telephone plug is a plug for connecting a telephone. Question 3. Why do we need to know the correct name and function of each tool? Tools and other materials are very important in making and troubleshooting electrical gadgets. In the school workshop, many of these tools are also used to make projects. So it's very important to know the correct name and function of each tool. Each tool is precisely designed for a specific purpose, so choosing the correct tool will also be a decrease in the amount of effort required to get a job done right without causing damage to either the equipment or the surface being worked on. Question 4. Enumerate simple electrical gadgets and their uses. First, we have the extension cord. An extension cord is an electrical gadget that is longer than an ordinary cord. It has a male plug at one end and has a receptacle at the other. It is used to accommodate extra electrical devices needing electric supply. Next, we have the lampshade. A lampshade is a type of furniture that covers a light bulb to diffuse emitted light. This is usually placed in a living room or bedroom. Finally, we have the doorbell. A doorbell is a device usually placed at the door that gives off a reverberating sound when turned on. Question 5. What are the safety rules in using electrical gadgets? Below are the safety rules when using electrical gadgets. Never run in the workshop to avoid slipping, falling, or bumping into others who are working with sharp tools. Never wear face shield, goggles, or safety glasses while working. Never hold a project in your fingers. Use clamp, drill press vise, or pliers to hold it. Do not attempt to operate a machine or gadget if you do not know how to use it properly. Ask for help or assistance from your parents or teacher. Report untoward incidents or accidents or injury to the proper authority. And electrical equipment and installations must be always checked and maintained to prevent danger. Provide enough socket outlets for equipment in use and avoid overloading them to prevent fire. Provide an accessible switch with emergency off button near a fixed equipment to cut off power in an emergency. Battery operated power tools may be used to ensure safety. Keep all cords away from areas where water is present. Make a habit to turn off electric gadgets and equipment when not in use. Never allow electric wires or LEDs to run under carpets where they're not where they cannot be seen because they can be tripping hazards. Pull the plug, not the cord, when removing a cord from an outlet. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this PowerPoint presentation, and I will see you on another video. Bye.